This is YetiWhiskers and welcome back to some more modded Minecraft. Here playing the Simple Life 2. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic, doing pretty good here myself. Just building us a little platform for something we've got planned in the future. Not today's episode, but you know, something coming around the bend here. Maybe in the next couple episodes. So need a little bit of a flat area for a project that I've got in mind, and in between episodes, figured we'd get it started at least. So we also want to make sure it's well lit because our guards keep dying. They die all the time. It's crazy, guys. Can't seem to keep them all alive, which is fine. They just, as soon as they're dead, they usually just respawn and we get a new one. So it's not a big deal, but a little bit obnoxious. So we may actually need to flatten this out too. I've spent quite a bit of time actually flattening areas out. Let's go to upstairs. I can't remember if I did this. I think I did this off camera, but I've added, woohoo! I added some elevators down here below. Cyan elevators all the way up and all the way down, our storage area. Let's take a look and see what else we've been working on. I can't remember since our last video. See, our auto smelter's all done. Check it out. We've got uranium ore, which actually just happens to go straight into here. Boop. Went mining a little bit ago and got ourselves some ores. So we processed through all that and we have a ton of iron now. Lots, which is good. So here's our main floor. Boop. Come on down. You can check it out. Very nice. You can see here's everything we processed. There's a couple random other bits and pieces that were inside my storage drawer. So you can see I've got 63 blocks of iron, which is plenty. I also off camera want to talk to you. Now I want to talk to you about a few things I did off camera as well. So we've got ourselves a disk manipulator, and the trick with this guy is, so let's take this one here that has, okay, so we've got 14.2 thousand items. If we take this guy, we chuck him in there. You can see it's starting to remove items. So we've got a stack upgrade and then a couple speed upgrades. And what this is doing is just filtering these through and sending them back through our system. And we've got the priority set downstairs to any of the storage or any of the storage drawers. So it'll go through and stick them there first. You can see it's all done now. Stick it back in. And that is not what we wanted. Now I'm down to 11.8 thousand. So we got rid of 3,000 items out of our storage disks. So every once in a while, it's worth going through and doing that. The other thing is the presser. It works. You throw in some wood here, and you get paper out. So it works pretty well. What else? I think that's pretty much it. Some stone here. Check these guys back in. Boop. But today, let's talk about, what else? There's a couple more things I want to show you. We have upgraded everything to tier 4. Everything. Well, I say everything with the caveat of the guard towers. Not all the guard towers are there, but we're working on it. The problem with the guard towers is they take a ton of stone, and I just don't want to smelt it up yet. So we can do it in our alloy smelter up above now, I guess would be quicker. So pretty much everything is tier 4 now. This one's tier 4, this guard tower here. And then we also went exploring, and I found a few bushes. So I found a blackberry bush. I found a mallowberry bush. And I also found this guy, and I don't know if he's gonna grow here or not, the stingberry bush. We may have to like grab some nether wart or something. I'm not really sure how that works, but we'll see. I found him in the nether, and I think there's a couple other bushes you can find in the nether as well. So we'll continue to gather these guys up, which I think there's some quests. I can't remember if I claimed the rewards for these or not, so let's take a look at Hunter-Gatherer. Yeah, I just haven't just get loot bags, which I guess I probably could have done these off camera because they're not that like super exciting, but so that's all that. Also, real quick, we can go check out. As I've been exploring, I've also been gathering some gardens, and I figured let's go punch some right now. Why not? Boy, that is super loud for me. Hopefully that's not too bad for you guys. Okay, let's take out some of this junk, and I'm just gonna chuck it back in here. Perfect. Our fisherman needs a rod. So we're gonna try smash a couple of these tropical gardens and hopefully get ourselves a handful of quests. We should get quite a few of them. Hopefully we get all the tropical garden quests, and if not, that's okay. We'll leave this one here for it to grow just in case. We're gonna do the same thing here with the soggy gardens. Goodness gracious, that's loud. Ah! We'll leave one here just in case. Very nice. Yeah, as I suspected, we would be low on inventory space. Hey, that's pretty close on both of them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab some of these, And I suspect we're gonna run out of inventory space here very quickly. So let's go back up over here. Oh, so loud, friends, so loud. And we're gonna check these in. Oof, much better. Too many animals over there. Check all those guys in. Oh, we can also check in our little Malaberry here. Grab a bunch of these. Let's just claim all these that we have real quick. Hopefully we can get ourselves some good food here in a sec. So the purpose of this is I eventually want to start growing these, and we're going to grow them in the garden cloche from Immersive Engineering? I can never remember. I think it's Immersive Engineering. Oh, speaking of Immersive Engineering, we still got plenty of space. I am watching through DadCraft73's One Man, One Mod, and his first, so basically what he does is it's like a tutorial type series where he walks you through one mod, and the first season that he did, or series, the mod that he did was Immersive Engineering, and I'm watching his playthrough of that. Some good stuff, man. It's kind of unique perspective. You just play the one mod pretty much. He's got a couple of others like Journey Map and some like inventory tweaks and just a couple quality of life ones, but other than that, it's just the one mod, and it's pretty interesting. I highly recommend it. I'll try to remember to leave a link in the description for his series, but I'm really enjoying it right now as he's working his way through Immersive Engineering. I can never get that right. Never get that right. All right, let's go get a bunch of these guys also. See how many quests we can get. Leave one to grow. Let's see. Oh, we're just missing the zucchini. Really close on that guy. Let's claim these, and then we can get ourselves some dandy food. The nice thing I like that 99 blocks is added with these is once you get them all, you have some amazing food. Remember we did it with the Windy Garden here. It's pretty awesome. Busting through quests left and right here. These ones are pretty easy. Oh, we actually can get this top one here too. We'll go do that in a second, now that we have some domesticated cows. Alright, let's go dump our inventory again. Sorry, this may not be the most exciting, but I try and do as many quests on camera as I possibly can. Excuse me, sir, this is not your place. I'm gonna put this down here so that's not there, and then organize this. Okay, let's go. We've got one more set of gardens to punch, and then we will call it good. So let's go punch all these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, and these ones. And we'll see where we're at with these ones. I'm just missing a couple. Oop, forgot this guy too. Get as many of these as we can real quick. So yeah, I highly recommend DadCraft73's One Man, One Mod series. At least the Immersive Engineering, that's the only one I can speak for. I'm sure the others are just as good, and I'm going to watch through those as I have time. But he does about 30 episodes, I think, between 20 and 30 per mod. And right now he's doing Blood Magic and Bees, I think? Something? I'm not exactly sure. I just see it pop up in my sub feed. So, highly recommend you go check out all those. Pretty good. DadCraft73, he does a really good job of... Whoa, laggy there. Taking his time, walking through the pack, and walking through the mod itself, and he does a really good job of explaining everything in detail, and it just makes sense as he's walking through. So, if you'd like to learn how a mod works or whatever, go see if he's got one for the mod you're looking at, and if not, that's okay, but... yeah, highly recommended. Pretty interesting stuff. Whew! Alright, so let's grab ourselves, we need a bucket real quick to get ourselves this other quest. I think we just need milk, so we can grab some milk from a cow. Aye, so loud! Milk. I think we should get ourselves this last quest up, or this quest up here. We domesticated them all, we get some wheat and carrots, so nothing great, but yeah, it's fine. The next thing we need to do is get the market, so we can just do this real quick. With a steady supply of emeralds, you can hire a handy villager to gather the various seeds and plants of the world, without the need to explore or gather any gardens at all. So we have actually quite a few gardens, and we have quite a few emeralds also. So let's do the market. Let's just see what it costs. Oh, a block of emeralds, yikes, and some red wool. I don't know if I've got extra red wool. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's the only piece I don't think I have, but we can get, do I not have red dye? We got one of these. We can make some real quick. Pestle and mortar. That's a nice thing about the Botania flowers. Nice and easy for dye. Red wool. And then the market. Boom, boom, boom. Farming for blockheads. Very nice. So, when we get 8 emeralds, we'll take it. So I think if this is like the Pam's one, I think, let's just set it down. I want to take a... Ah! I may have just killed my villager. I'm about 90% sure. Whoa. Hello there. Swampomatic. That was intense. I think I killed him a little bit ago. Okay, so you can just trade through and find all of them. Okay, this is pretty handy. This will be handy for saplings because Linda, our friend Linda, she went and very nicely, I'll show you. She chopped down some of our trees. She's been replanting them with jungle trees. She chopped down, I just think, 3, but Linda. Okay, so after 10 minutes, we're finally ready to move on to what I was actually hoping to get done today in the episode, which is we need to get ourselves some auto crafting done. And I am going to go, I think it's, I have to find the right chapter, not grand designs. That one's done already. Woo. Modern machines. Oh, we got some of these too. The redstone alloy, I think I got in a loot bag. Dark steel, I got exploring the world. We'll take all those for sure. Let's see, modern machines, I think. Nope. We want storage. Storage solutions, goodness gracious. Okay, so we need 8 patterns. You guys remember we started this a little while ago, and it's almost bedtime, so we can go. Actually, I want to make sure that these are all in our compacting drawers. I think we've got redstone alloy. I'm pretty sure, yeah. But dark steel, I'm pretty sure we do not have. Let's just check, yeah. Nope. Boop, put that there. Very nice. Okay, let's go. This is gonna be obnoxious for a while. Ba-ding! And we can go upstairs and go to sleep real quick. Inside our bed, very nice. We need to get our fisherman a rod as well. So if you guys remember, I think it was a couple episodes ago, the refined storage episode, we decided that we were going to go ahead and get started on the patterns. We just didn't have enough materials to make 8 of them. So let's do that now. I think I've got 1 here. So I just need to make 7 more. Pattern. I should be able to. 1, 2, 3, 4. More quartz enriched iron. So this is gonna make our lives easier. Quartz enriched iron. We should have plenty. I'm just gonna do a stack. I swear I did a stack. Okay. And pattern again. Like so. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yay, I think we've got it. We're not gonna see it for a while, but we get 8 more patterns, which is great. Okay, so we've got the pattern. We got that. Unusual patterns and the crafter. So let's do this guy first, since it's the quest line. The pattern grid will only work for regular crafting grid recipes. If you want to use anything else, alloy smelters, furnaces, etc., you'll need to teach the system how it works. You'll have to place the ingredients on one side and the result on the other for it to stick to a pattern. So we need a processing pattern encoder. I think we can make this. We should be able to at this point. Need one of these guys. Machine chassis. Need a couple furnaces. Well, a furnace. A crafting. I think we can just do it with 1. I don't really know. We'll see. And like so. Okay. Very nice. Got that guy. What? I have it. Do I not? Okay, yes. 4 more patterns, very good. And the last one is the crafter. So, where do all these patterns go? Well, in the auto crafter, of course. For anything except basic crafting recipes, it will need to be attached to the block that handles the recipe, and it'll need a way to import the results back into the refined storage system too. So, for these guys, it's not too terrible. Let's see, the crafter block. Where is this guy? This guy here. Yeah, we don't have any of this, so we need another machine chassis. We need construction core. We need a destruction core. We need advanced processors. Let's see. What do we have advanced? I don't know if I've got any. I've got 1 left. Okay, so then we need another diamond. We need 2 redstone. We need 2 of these guys. So printed silicon. Perfect. So with these, let's steal our speed upgrades from here. We borrowed them. We don't want them back. Oh, we've got plenty of redstone, I guess. Boop. Do this guy first. Should go quick, and then we want boop, and 1, 2. Perfect. We can dump this guy back in whilst we wait. I need 1 dirt. You used up all your dirt already? So the miner guy I'm having mixed feelings about. He's kind of needy, and occasionally he gives us good stuff. Not all the time. but occasionally he'll give us good stuff. So, and crafter, boom. We should have that guy now. Oh yeah, it's not gonna tell us. And we get another crafter. Perfect. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, upstairs, I think, is where I want my crafters to be. And I think I want them in this room here, since we don't use it very often anyway. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to move this guy here and put this guy here. We're just gonna throw some crafters in as we get all kinds of quests, like so. And then what we need to do is we need to connect them to our refined storage system. So cables, that's probably not gonna be enough. If we can make some, what am I missing? Glass? Yep, okay. Let's grab some sand and smelt that up real quick. I have 2 stacks. Put some in here and some in here. And I think we can actually take this up to the smelter up above if we really wanted, but that's okay. Okay, so then pattern grid. Put some patterns in here. Glorious. Oh, thank you for the glass. Okay, so first things first is I want to teach it a few things. So I want to show you how this works. First thing we want is a chest, right? So this is something we craft pretty regularly. And you just grab it like you normally would in JEI. So Ore Dictionary is something you're definitely gonna want to check on, I would say 95% of the things. So what this does is, if you run out of, excuse me, if you run out of oak wood planks, it'll replace it with like spruce or whatever else you have. It'll do its best to fill this with whatever else works. So it's just the same thing you'd see in JEI. So boom, you go ahead and throw that there, chest, done. Excellent. So, let's see, we got some of this, and we got some of that. Let's see if we can throw in this and get ourselves now some more cables. And I want to hook this up real quick. Boom, okay. Got some more, and, oh, we used up all of our, Quartz Shine. Goodness gracious, I have a hard time thinking. All right, so what I want to do, I think, is maybe run it up the back side here for now. This is gonna look really ugly, but until we can come up with a better solution, I think this will work temporarily. And don't fall off. Run this guy up like so, and then actually let's just chop this for now. Boop. And up like this, and maybe we'll move our, oh yeah, that's gonna get in the way of, it's gonna get in the way of just moving over here. So instead of this one, boop, let us chop like so. Oh, oh, can't get up, can't get up, can't get up. Let's chop this way and link it over there. Let's see how far we can get before we are stuck. Down here. Oh, oh, oh. Wonder how long we're gonna be hearing these dings from our quests. We've got like 1 million of them, so it's gonna be a while, I think. But boop, boop. So and like so. Now we should be able to link these guys up here. And I'm gonna have to update this. So boom, boom. Okay, now you see these are lit up, not lit up. These lit up. Yeah, I can't get up there. All right, we're just gonna do the jump. Wahoo! We have to go grab a few of these anyway. Okay, so let's go throw our pattern in real quick and jump over there. I'll show you once you have your pattern in here. Now you're capable of crafting a chest. And you can ask your refined storage system to do it for you, which is just dandy. What? Apparently, we went up one too high over there, which is fine. That's okay. We can fix that. No problem. All right, so let's take that guy out, and we will put. There we go. Boop. Perfect. So we're gonna fill this room up probably pretty quick with crafters, which is just fine, but I wanna get that started. So now let's go into our grid, and you can just say, I want chests. Oops. So I pull these guys out, boop, I should be able to craft chests, and then you'll say, I want 64. And I don't really want that many. You can add 1, subtract, so I want, let's say I want 5. Start. So then it'll tell you if you have the resources available to craft it, and if so, they'll all be gray. If not, it'll be red. So then I just click start, and away it goes, and you see, boop, now I've got 5 more chests. Excellent. Making my life easy. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a bunch of patterns in here. Just a whole bunch of different ones that I will be using. And I'll come back with you once I am done. So see you in a minute. Hey everybody, welcome back. So I've been busy creating some stuffs offline. And one of our guards died. So I'm looking for their remains of their goodies. Wow. So it'll tell you in the chat, you can see up here, it'll tell you the coordinates of where they died. And I think that's so you can go grab their stuff. That's how I've been using it anyway. We got some goodies in our inventory for a little surprise too, or what we've been working on. We're almost there. Really got over here. 21:05, 6:25. Let's turn this more overlays off. Let's see if we can find our stuff. It's been a little bit, so I may have lost it. Like it may have despawned. 21:05, 6:25. Yeah, it's gone. It despawned. That's okay. We'll just have to craft another, let's see, a weapon, a maximum grade better than our diamond. Okay, let's go run over to our fisherman's hut real quick. Drop off. Woo! Well, that didn't work as well as we wanted, but that's okay. Sorry, I've also developed a cold, so if I sniffle and stuff and if I sound congested, that is the case. And I apologize for any extra noise. So, here, drop this guy finally off his fisherman's hut. Do you enjoy that? And then let's go back to the base. I want to show you, I've crafted up a few crafters and I've thrown in a few recipes just to get us going. As I think of more, I'll add more crafters and I'll add more recipes. But I also wanted to show you what I've been working on. So I've been working on auto crafting for us a little bit. And oh, let's go upstairs. This is where our crafters are. So you can see now I've got 5 and I've added in just a handful of recipes, the framing drawers, a bunch of random upgrades and some parts for the storage discs and patterns, obviously, because I'll be creating a bunch of those. Some sag mills, a bunch of different things, more crafters, and that's a chest. I don't know why it's blank, but anyway, just a bunch of pieces. And then the other thing that I've been working on down here is I cleared out a little bit of an area, and this is going to craft a bunch of items for us, auto craft. So the first one I've got set up is to auto craft some silicon. So the first thing we need to do is, well, we've strung a bunch of cable. Over here is the cable that links to our drawer controller over here, this guy. So I just grabbed that cabling and brought it over here so we can hook up our refined storage system. Then I've crafted up a detector, and how this guy works is I just have to make sure it's connected to the system. And then you say, when we have greater than 128, you can choose whatever you want. Silicon, I want you to emit a redstone signal. And then our exporter, I want you to only work without a redstone signal, and I want you to import sand. And then you would go down here to, this is an exporter. Boop. You just have this export silicon always. We don't need it to worry about if there's only, I don't know, we don't have to worry about a redstone signal, essentially is what I'm saying. So then I just need to get this guy some power, and you can see some sand's gonna go in here, and away she goes. So what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna set this up for a few different things using our, I can't remember the name of it, what's this guy called? Process pattern encoder. I'm gonna set this up for like the basic processing units, the improved processors, and a whole bunch of different things that we are going to use. So let's go processes. Yeah, a bunch of these guys, the printed basic processors, some of these guys. We'll set it up for a bunch of different things, essentially. So anything that needs auto-crafted, I just want to have on hand. So I want to have at least 2 stacks of silicon on hand at all times. I will have probably a stack of each of those processors, the processor guys, basic, whatever. And I'm going to go do that real quick off camera, and then I'll jump back with you in just a minute. So see you in a second. Welcome back, everybody. So we've been busy off camera. I actually didn't get as much done as I was hoping because I ran into some power issues, so I'm going to show you that. Because I've hooked up all the crafters and everything, I started running low on power here. So now you can see I'm using 101 RS per tick. Earlier it was much lower than that, and we were only generating 88 with this one, so I just added another 3 water wheels here, and now we're generating enough to keep up for now. We're gonna have to look into some more power here shortly though, because I don't think it's gonna last for very long, especially as we continue to add machines to our storage system. So I just wanted to show you real quick what I've done downstairs. I'll do more in between episodes, but I'm running out of time here. So I have included a machine for that'll process printed silicon. So that's just the solderer here with 4 speed upgrades. I'm going to add some speed upgrades to this one as well. This one will do the printed basic processors. So I've got this set up to have only 16, and then this one over here I think I have a half a stack, so 32. And I'll continue to expand and go this way. We're going to do the improved processors and then the advanced processors, and then over here we'll actually have them do the combining of all of them, and I'll use the crafter for that. So anyway, that's all I got planned for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you found it a little bit informative at least. I dropped off my cobblestone. I was going to finish this off, but so in between episodes I'll probably take care of that, and then we're going to look into expanding our immersive engineering in probably the next episode so that we can get ready for this little project we've got planned for the empty space over here. Hopefully this is enough space. Anyway, that's it. That's all I've got planned for today. Thank you guys a ton for watching. Appreciate it, and we'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody!